What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. In yesterday's episode, I'm not going to ruin it actually because it hasn't gone live yet, and I'm doing this one live on stream. So in today's episode, we're going to win the draft and get some sick impacts. If you guys are enjoying Draft to Glory and you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Thank you guys, as per usual, for the incredible support on the channel every day, every week, every year. We are about day 8 of a draft a day. I promise you guys that from December 1st through December 25th, I'll do one draft every day. Maybe it's a bit too much for people to keep up with, but I'm going to stick by it anyway. I'm going to get it done anyway. And yeah, we're going to do it again right here, right now, today. So for our captain, we're going to go with Suarez. He's okay as a central cam. As a wide cam, he just doesn't cut it this year like he would have done last year. But once again, what we're mostly looking for is team of the group stage cards. I want to get hold of those new blue cards. I will take the Screamer Firmino, though, because he can drop into cam and Socrates can drop into centre mid. And that allows us a bit more freedom up front. Hopefully, we get one of the blues here. It doesn't matter if we get a blue here or not. What an absolutely devastating trio up front. That is a great, great start. Now just give me more icons. And blue. No, blue. Yeah. Ooh, Wijnaldum's not bad. We had Wijnaldum in a draft a couple days ago where we did win with him in the draft. He was really, really good, actually. I was impressed with him. He's got an artist chem style as well, which is nice. And we got the luxury of going with anyone this side as well because of the icons. I think I'm going to take Luka Modric, you know. Another good centre midfielder. If it was road to the final, Alan, I probably would have taken him. But this is looking to be an exceptional draft to start with. This is one of the better starts that we've had. Just kidding. Do I take Delaney? I can't really link anyone to anyone, so I might as well... Could go Blind, soft links to Wijnaldum, but we'll take Delaney. Hopefully he won't be there. I might sub him out anyway. For a good CDM, oh, that's tough. That's tough. I know everyone's going to be like, take Robertson. You know, he's strong links. Yeah. I get it, right? But this Jordi Alba, he's just such a good card. Oops, didn't mean to do that. He's just such a good card. I can't not use that Jordi Alba card. For me, he's the best left back in the game. Now, he has a Hunter chemistry style, which doesn't really help, but... his physical is already quite nice. His dribbling is exceptional. His passing is okay. His pace is obviously top class. His defending is good, not great, but it's the man on the sticks that's the most important, right? And we're going to get for our centre-back. Could take Laporte, go into that Premier League theme still, or we could take Romagnoli, but it's going to be really hard to fit a third league in. So we'll take Laporte on a shadow. That is a good little addition there. Oof. What's this guy saying for in-games? His passing's not terrible. His basic chem style, which is actually okay. The choices are either Calero and strong links to Jordi Alba, which would do good then for the La Liga down the left-hand side and the Premier League down the right-hand side. Or we could take Yerry Mina and get that link there. Or Agpoguma. No, see, look at his passing. His passing is terrible. This guy has actually got an all right card. He's got all right dribbling as well. Like, for a 78 rated, you can't really knock it all that much. Now, obviously, David De Gea in net would do well. Kyle Walker would be perfect here. There we go. That is utterly ideal. That puts Laporte onto a minimum of 7 chem with a shadow, which is nice. It's just that CDM that's costing us. So, David De Gea to wrap this team up. Not quite, but Pacheco, he's strong links. Areola works, but he has a chem style. In fact, Areola doesn't really work. Goalkeeper gets 10, but the centre-backs are both on 7. With Pacheco, goalkeeper gets 10. One of the centre-backs gets 10. We'll go with the 84 inform there. That's not a bad start to a team, though, actually. The centre-backs are a little on the slow side, but the rest of the team is very good. Obviously, we would need to improve on Delaney a little bit. Oof. Oh. Schmeichel or Van der Sar. 99, 94, 95, 99, 96 versus 96, 93, 94, 98, 96. I'm going with Schmeichel, baby. Let's go. We lose some chemistry in the short term. But I'm sure we'll pick it back up Or not. I'm going to take Zuma. We're going to pop him up into CDM. We're going to get a little chem boost there. Just a little chem boost there. Nice stuff. Come on, big defender. Give me big Verge. Carvajal at centre back. He wouldn't. I would need another chem link to him. I'm going to take Carvajal anyway. That's all right. Carvajal's only on 3 chem. I'd need to get him up to 4 to remove that extra, to remove those extra losses. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Now, Ndidi works well. He'd get 7 chem in at CDM, CD and DD. But Bruno Fernandes, we had him in yesterday's draft episode. I like this card a lot. I know I don't necessarily need a cam or a centre midfielder. I don't really need a CDM either. I can just use Carvajal, get him the bonus chem point, which will get him up to base stats. I'm gonna take the road to the final. Sorry, the team of the group stage cards, guys. That's what we're here for the draft right now. I changed mine. Can I go back? All right, two more picks on the bench. I want the 90. I want the 96 Messi. I'm gonna take Messi. What? Oh, what I can do now? Hold on. We do that, and then that. Modric in there. Carvajal down there. And then I can put a striker up top. Modric is on 7. Carvajal on 7. I think that's much better. Obviously, like that, Carvajal goes down to 6. Oh, wait. No, Carvajal's still on 6. Yeah, Spanish link. Ooh. Oh, but then Modric doesn't get the link that he needs. Interesting. Let's see who we get as strikers. Because we could easily put a striker up in that top right-hand side. Right, there's Ndidi again. We'll take him this time. I don't think he helps. Oh, he helps massively. All right, now it'll be easier again to go back here. Go back here. And go back here, right? Still not quite as good chemistry, actually. Let's put the centre-back back in. I don't like this trio. It's just not good enough. I will get exposed as soon as I come up against someone who's half decent. All right, we'll take Ousmane Dembele. Good attacking sub. Come on, give me a big team of the group stage card, EA. Yes, Raheem. Let's go, man. All right, so pace is unbelievable. Dribbling is unbelievable, other than composure. Passing is good. His shooting is terrible. For a guy who scores so many goals, EA are doing him dirty in that area, aren't they? What is he, 4-4? 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Still, we're going to pop him on the bench. We're definitely going to bring him on and rock him into this team for sure. Next up, oh God, never mind. Ruben Castro. And then next up, Sergio Ramos. I've got to take, I don't care. I've got to take Sergio Ramos. He's got to go there. I feel like I want Carvajal back in here. Because Carvajal's going to be on. So he's -7. All I need is the manager as a Spaniard. And then Carvajal will go up to flat stats. That one bonus point is going to be enough. One more pick to go. Do chem styles? Nah. Whoa! Marc-Andre, baby. Oh, no, he doesn't fit. That's too bad. Digne. I'm going to take him anyway, because sod it. All right, so we've got 188. My subs are definitely going to be Messi. And I think it's going to be Messi for either Modric or Wijnaldum. And drop Firmino down and put Messi up front. And then late game, King Kenny's going to come off. And Raheem Sterling is going to come on. And then we're also going to sub on Bruno Fernandes for Modric or Wijnaldum as well. I quite like the team, actually. It's not terrible. A little bit of, I wouldn't say pace issues with the centre-backs because we've got the right chem styles on them. but it's not ideal. The only downside is if I don't get Spanish or La Liga manager, Carvajal's not going to get the base chem stats. Just like that. I need to get him to 4, and he's not going to 4. So that's going to bring me to put back in Ndidi, I think. We'll put Ndidi back in the team, and we'll rock from there. And that's tough. I mean, Ndidi's not bad anyway, but he just gets 8 chem versus the 3 of Carvajal. So that's going to be the squad, guys. Offensively, it's brilliant. Hopefully, I can get some good wins with this and win the draft in general, actually. So let's get into the gameplay. All right, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against got a 4-3-2-1 team. Fantastic attack there with midfield Mbappe, Dalglish, and Messi. Brilliant midfield with De Jong, Socrates, and Pogba. And then a good defense, but not a great defense. You know, low-rated goalkeeper, pretty bad left centre-back. And Jimenez is okay, but he's not really top tier these days. We end up getting a good first goal here with Bobby Firmino. Lovely little bit of work on the edge of the box there. Lovely ball roll past the one defender. Roulette's past the second and slams it to get the goal. And then eventually we get a second goal as well. Firmino doing really good work here again. Lovely drag back and shoots into that bottom right-hand corner to make it 2. 2 soon became 3, guys. Again, just playing some really nice FIFA with this team and really nice to play with that Firmino card. Another one of the Scream cards that we just haven't really played with much. And a lovely finish from Dalglish there to make it 3-0. You know, over the last few days, we've been playing with Scream Aguero, Scream Insigne, and Scream Firmino now, cards that we just didn't play with before. And all I can assume is that EA have changed the rate that they drop in drafts, because I didn't not play with them because I didn't want to. They just didn't really pop for me. In the next draft, we'll come up against 4-4-2. Again, nice squad. He's got that Scream Insigne himself, Neymar, Allen, Pogba, Figo. A solid back line as well. Romagnoli and his left back, not the greatest. He actually subbed his left back off straight away. I don't know who for, but it didn't really help too much for him as we get a very nice early goal here. You know, Sergio Ramos there in the CDM role to Dalglish. Dalglish with the finesse shot to the top corner. He's just a monster, man. Kenny Dalglish is honestly just a monster. And we made it 2 quite quickly after as well. The chip through ball here. Jerome Boateng controls it, but just can't keep up. And then Firmino slams that one home to make it 2-0. And 2 soon became 3 from the spot. Socrates here. I love the fact that EA have changed the head movement now, because you just power up down the middle, and then you can take your aim side to side without the, you know, without the head movement giving away where you're going to be shooting. And then we probably scored the goal of the tournament here. Firmino gets that fake shot inside. Lovely little bit of close control in the box. The drag backs, the left stick dribbling. Another little good bit of work with the 1-2. Beautiful scoop turn around here. We get another little bit of space on the inside. And then there's a shot from Socrates to make it 4. And that is where this opponent decided to quit. So we move on into the semi-finals, guys. And into the semi-finals, we come up against a very, very strong squad, as it will show up on the screen right about now. So the team we come up against: Ronaldo, Neymar, and Inform Messi up front. He's got Koeman, Van Dijk, Walker, and Zanetti in the back line, which is brilliant. He's got that Lloris card, he's got that Modric card, who's brilliant, and Figo off chem, but on 4 chem, so does get a minor boost in stats. And then Verratti, who wasn't the best. And this was one of those games, guys, where this guy was a good player. He was really strong. Like, genuinely, if I had to guess, I'd say he easily cleans Elite 3 in Foot Champs. Probably even Elite 2 or Elite 1 level, right? He was a quality player. Sadly for me, on top of the fact that he was a quality player, he just seemed to get the rub of the green everywhere, right? And when that happens, that's where my biggest kryptonite in this game is. When I play and I start getting frustrated at the gameplay, I start making crazy defensive mistakes. I start pulling my centre-backs out. You'll see me switch into my defenders way too much. Like, look, even there, I'm rushing the defender forward, I'm rushing the defender out, and it's because I'm rushing, I'm panicking. Like, you know, he gets the first, you know, we pulled it back to 1-1. He goes 2-1 up off of what I felt was not necessarily, like, you don't get to see it in the gameplay, but, you know, I lost the ball up the other end after a shot that I should have scored, and in the space of about 10 in-game minutes, he ended up scoring about 4 goals and goes 5-1 up. And again, I can't fault him for his gameplay. He's brilliant, you know, beautiful play, good fake shots, good drag backs. He just understands the game really, really well. But it was genuinely one of those weird ones where I was just like, almost every attack I had resulted in a wonder save or a miss where you're like, how has he missed that? And when I say literally every attack he had resulted in a goal, I'm not kidding. Literally every attack he had resulted in a goal. And this was the one that really finished the game off there. Cristiano Ronaldo on his left foot, popping it in the back of the net for 6. We did get one back, and after this chance here, when we got one back, I missed a one-on-one with Dalglish. I lobbed the keeper under no pressure and it went wide. But you'll see here, guys, as I said, this guy just didn't miss a chance. He had 6 shots, 6 on target, 6 goals. Sometimes, man, that's the difference. I talked about it in a previous draft where the difference sometimes isn't you're defending, but actually you're attacking. And if you learn how to take every opportunity that you get, you're going to win considerably more games. So that is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys. So we lose in the semi-final today. I got pretty much abused in the semi-final. The guy was a good player. I had to make that perfectly clear to the stream because they just wasn't aware, but he was a good player. And it was just one of those games where everything fell in his favour. You know, he had 6 shots, 6 goals. I missed a sitter with Firmino, a sitter with Messi, a sitter with Sterling. On another day, it's another game, it's another score, right? But on today's game, we ended up taking that loss in the semi-final. However, it's going to allow me a good opportunity to show you guys how you can make profit from draft pretty much every time. And give you a bit more detail as to where the coins exactly come from. And if you can't make profit every time, how you can make either long-term profit or very small losses short-term. Now, if you're the sort of person that likes to get rid of all your cards straight away and you're going to take that short-term loss, fair enough. If you're the sort of person that wants to hold on to your cards and sell them at the right time, I want to show you why you can make profit every time. There was a thread on Reddit where people were like, just basically gassing me, saying that I make up the fact that you can make profit every time and yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to show you how you can meticulously sell everything in your packs to get profit back. We're not going to get anything good out of this pack, which is a good start. And we're going to use Futbin to take a price on things. And I want to show you guys, first of all, for example, how you can get profit out of consumables, which is one of the areas where I think people massively underestimate the game. Now, before we go into how much we sell everything in the pack for, I want to talk again a little bit about match coins. Now, match coins have to be taken into consideration for profit. And the reason why they have to be taken into consideration for profit is because unlike in rivals or champs or squad battles, in FUT draft, you don't have to apply fitness or contracts. So there's no cost associated with actually playing the game. And you might think, oh, I don't have to pay for fitness anyway. I have squad fitness cards or I have loads of contracts anyway. They still have a cost, right? Which is what you can earn back by selling those items on the market. And so the 2,000 or so match coins that I earned from playing those 3 games, they have to count towards the 15,000 coin outlay. So we're looking to make back about 13,000 coins. Now, maybe we don't make 13,000 coins back immediately. Maybe we don't make 13,000 coins back at all. But for the sake of argument, and we'll come back as well. We'll come back after the items have or haven't sold. And when selling consumables, it's good to bulk list consumables. I'll actually show you my trade pile now. You see I've got a few cam to centre forward cards on. You'll see that I've got manager contracts in there, left mid to left wings. You see how I've got always more than 1 or 2, usually 5 to 10. And I would recommend you guys to do the same. If you list up 1 item at a time, you're unlikely to sell it. If you list up 10 contracts, you're likely to sell 1 or 2 of them, maybe even more, maybe even 5 or 6 of them, especially on the weekend when people are playing champs a lot, so they have to apply contracts a lot. So we're going to assign a 200 coin value to the contract, to that contract, right? We're going to assign a 250 value coin to this contract because it will sell for 250. And because of how many times I've sold contracts, I know what sells for what, right? And you could either believe in me here or not. I don't care either way, really. I'm just kind of giving those guys that are interested in how I make the coins back an idea. You will be able to sell this manager contract for actually 250 coins. Now, you might see loads on the market for 200 and you might even not see them not sell. But this year, for the first year ever, you are forced to have a manager in your team, which means there is a use all of a sudden for manager contracts, and that has an impact. But we're still only going to sell it for 200 coins, just for argument's sake. The fitness card will also sell for 250 coins, maybe 200 on bid, maybe 250, but again, we'll count that to where it's at. And then these 4 items here, we're going to discard. So we're going to get back 417 coins from discard value. Now, the players is where you can either make your big money immediately or make no money immediately, depending on how you want to sell them. So we'll take a look, for example, for Rudy. Now, this guy is selling, by the looks of things, for no more than 700 coins, right? The The way that you make the long-term profit, however, is knowing how much you can sell this guy for when he's valuable. And according to Footbin, he regularly spikes up towards 1,000 coins. So I know that on any given day, I can get right now 600 even. Look, I mean, there's nothing in 3 minutes under 1,000. What are we saying? Like was there 700s, 800s, 900, 850s? So I'll easily get 800 or 750 for this card. Like there's nothing under 10 minutes that's at 750. All right, we can carry on looking. We can click through. There's an 800. There's an 800. So even if we sold to a lazy buyer, we'd get 850, 900. If we sold it right now, we would easily get 800 coins for this card. Right, so I'm going to put down 800 for now, but I'm also going to put down 1,000 coins for what we could get later and show the difference between the now and the later. And as it happens, I'm actually going to keep this card because I'm going to use it in a League SBC. Mario Suarez up next. So this card has got 350 on bid, 850 for the low bin, or the highest bin that we've seen, or the lowest highest bin. So again, we'll get 750 to 800 coins for this card. So I'm once again going to attribute 800 coins to this card for now. And then I'm going to go on Footbin and have a look at Mario Suarez. And he's spiked as high as 4,000 coins. Okay, all the way back in October. We're now in December. But regularly hits 1,500 coins. So all it takes is EA to release an SBC that this guy's required in, Spanish centre mid or low-rated gold card or something like that. And he'll go up in price. So I'll even be cautious with him as well and say 1,200 coins as I can sell him for this kind of price. And then the Polish right back here, he looks like he's not even selling for maybe 600 coins. There's lows at 750. Maybe we get 700 for him. I think it's probably fairer to say 650 for this card. And then we'll look at him on the on Footbin, and this right back. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't go up too much. Footbin right now says he's actually at 800 coins. And yeah, he spikes up to 900 to 1,000. Maybe on a good day we'll get 900 for him, but we'll call him 650 for now. And then this guy the same, he won't be too much. Like, he's an off league and an off nation. We'd be lucky to get 500 coins for him now and maybe 800 on any given day, unless it's one of those SBCs that requires Greek players, which happens every now and then. And again, the difference then, just from this pack alone, so yeah, this guy's at like low price. So he has actually spiked up on November the 3rd. He went up to 2,000 coins. It's the only time he's spiked. So there's not much opportunity to get more out of this guy. This is the kind of card you'd probably be hanging on to for weeks to try and get some profit out of. Maybe it's best to just sell it now. Maybe it's best to get some money back for it straight away or use it in an SBC. But we'll take 500 for him now. And I'm going to say 650, 700 to a lazy buyer, right? So just off that 7.5k pack, the difference between selling now compared to selling later and the contributions of the consumables, which people just don't seem to take into consideration, you're looking at from the 7.5k pack, 4,000 coins if you sold everything now. And then let me just grab this in here. And then 5,100 coins if you sold everything later. So already that's 1,000 coins difference based on previous market history. And we don't know what EA will do in the future, but 1,000 coins difference where you can realize those extra coins. So if we sold everything now, we would have 6,000 coins back. If we sold everything at its best price throughout the course of the game cycle so far, we would have 7,100 coins back. Not really taking much into consideration for tax, but for the 15k pack, it's going to be very much the same. What we're looking for now is we're looking for 8,000 coins. It's not going to be too difficult to get close to 8,000 coins, especially when we pack a board, right? So obviously not everyone's going to pack a board every time. It's not even going to be a good board. Is that an 85? It's not going to be a bad board either. An 85 rated Higuain works really well, obviously, helps out very well. Straight away, we're looking at, what is it, like 7,000 coins? Let me go and have a look at Higuain on the transfer list. So he's 8,600 coins. So that straight away, I've made profit, right? Higuain, 8,600 right now is profit. In terms of how high he's gone, he has gone as high when all those SBCs came out, and he likely will go, yeah, that one sold for 9,000. So lazy buyers, we make easy money off lazy buyers. He went as high as 14,000 coins when the Black Friday stuff was going on, which means when Futmas comes along and people need loads of cards for SBCs, it's very likely he'll go up to 14, 15, maybe even 16,000 coins. Again, what we'll do is we'll take his highest rated history price, which is 14,000 coins. And now, okay, we've got a bit lucky, obviously, to hit a Higuain, but let's even see what we can do without Higuain. We then have Guerrero as a player. Guerrero right now is going for, not Aguero, no, Guerrero. There we go. Guerrero right now is going for 1,200 to 1,400 coins, depending on the console that you're on. So we can attribute 1,200 coins to him. I assume we'd be able to sell him easily to like lazy buyers for 1,300 or 1,400 coins. And his history of price, he regularly goes up to 3,000 coins, which means anytime a Dortmund player is needed for an SBC, whether it be player of the month or perhaps marquee matchups, he regularly goes up to 3,000 coins, right? So we can make 3K off of him somewhere else down the line. GQ here, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a discard card. He's just not very good. So we pop him in, 77 rated. He's 800 coins right now. He spiked to 1,500 coins. That was for the French league upgrade. It will be a long time, probably team of the year before that comes around again. A card like this, maybe you can hang on to it for team of the year to gain 700 coins. Maybe you can't, but 850 coins right now, 1,400 coins when he's needed in a situation like that. Valencia, I can't imagine this guy is going to be worth anything pretty much ever. I don't even think a league SBC would cause this guy to go up. Like, it would need to be a very, very specific SBC. Yeah, this card is 700 now and 700 later, right? He's never going to increase in price. We've then got Gomez Andrade, and I have a feeling that this is going to be another card that is going to be the same price now as it is later. So Gomez Andrade is coming in at 750, and he rarely like shifts even to 800. So another 750 and another 750. There we go. That's it. Rosales here. Now he is a La Liga right back, so he actually has high potential to boom in price quite a lot. Right now he's coming in at, it says 700, but yeah, maybe 750, 800. Let's even take what Footbin says and say 700 for him now. But according to Footbin, he spiked up to 2,000 coins on Monday, the 18th of November, and over 1,000 coins on Black Friday, I guess, for the SBCs. So he's another card that you could get 1,000 to 1,200 coins for. We'll go on the low side of things again and say 1,000 coins. And then Jahan Bakash, 600 on bid right now as a right wing. So I'd easily get 1,000 coins for this card. There's nothing under 13. There you go, 1,200 coins for 3 minutes. I'd easily get 1,000 coins for this card right now. No question about it. It would not surprise me if he was up at 4,000 coins during Black Friday. We have got, because he's Premier League and a right wing. He is very, well, Footbin actually says it's 1,300 coins right now, but we saw one there for 12. So he's gone up to 2K, 1,500 coins, 1,400 coins. He booms loads. So we could definitely get 1,500 coins for him. No question about it. Manager, we're going to get rid of. Contracts again, as we've noted, 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000 coins from contracts now and later. Obviously, contracts don't really have much of a different price. And then 200, 400, 500 for these two, that's 900 altogether. 200 for this and then 1,100. We get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. And a powerhouse is 200 as well. So 1,300 coins more for the consumables now and later. And then we have Borja Mayoral, who right now is about 600 coins. And let's have a quick look on Footbin. Borja Mayoral, where is he? There we go. So he is right now like 600 coins. And yeah, another one that regularly spikes over 1,000 coins. So we could easily get 1,000 coins for him somewhere down the line. The last player, now I'm not going to get 1,000 coins for him because he's a duplicate for me. So I'm going to use him and sell him now. And then Jada, this guy is lots on bid and an 850. So again, we'll get 600 coins for this guy. Right there. And then let's have a look at him on, I can't imagine, although as an Argentinian, maybe he has spiked in price a lot. Yeah, he went up to 1,500 coins, 1,300 coins, 700 coins, quite a lot. So we'll even say just 800 coins as a max for him. So that's all of our items taken into consideration. Of course, that Higuain was a very, very, very big win from the 15k pack, if we sold it now, we would have got 17,300 coins back. If we sold it at its best price so far this year, we would have got 26,450 coins back, right? So obviously the 7,100 from the other pack and the 6,000 from the other pack with match coins included. If we sold everything right now, we would have made 23,300 coins, which means if we didn't pack Higuain and that was just any other gold, it would have broken even. We would have made 15,000 coins right now if we sold everything, right? The 8,600 to 9,000 we would have got from Higuain, that would take us to about 15,000 coins back. If, however, we sold everything at its best possible chance, we've actually made 33,500 coins here. Again, if you take out Higuain and take away those 14,000 coins, we're still on about 19,000 coins to 20,000 coins returned, because obviously a different player would have been in that replace. So we still would have made 5,000 coins profit. Now, this is for the semi-final. This is 2 terrible packs. If you squeeze everything you can, I didn't even take into consideration discard price there either. I don't know what a discard was for that. Maybe 400 or 500 coins. So there's another 400 or 500 coins there I didn't even account for. If you squeeze everything out of every pack that you possibly can, regardless of whether you lose in the first round, the second round, the third round, the final, or if you win the final, you will always make profit. You have just got to be meticulous with when you sell, how you sell, and what you can get the best out of from your club. That, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out.